It's Tattoo Tuesday with Mr. Tasty. Keep an eye out for Artie and smile because summer doesn't last forever. Enjoy Wellsville.
Welcome back to Tattoo Tuesday, guys. The summer of slime is rolling on, and today we're breaking down Season 1, Episode 2 of The Adventures of Pete and Pete, The Day of the Dot. Right out the gate, I'm giving this one a certified 9 out of 10. This is the episode where the show's surrealism and emotional weight perfectly mesh together, and it all centers around the pride of Wellsville, the Fighting Squids marching band. The Fighting Squids are preparing for the regional championship, and their leader is the intense, deeply traumatized band director, Mr. Markle. Markle is a man possessed by past failure. Back in '67, his band had a shot at true glory, but he forgot to cross the T in the Horned Toads formation. No! Losing everything. The Fighting Squids are his final shot at redemption.
Destiny knows where we live.
His master plan for the regionals, the band will march into a flawless Roman Gothic spelling of the word squid. And he chooses Big Pete's best friend, Ellen, for the ultimate honor, the dot on the I.
Ellen Hickle, I've been watching you work. I like what I see. Come next Saturday, you're dotting the I.
Now, the second Ellen gets selected, she falls under Mr. Markle's full frontal mind warp.
I am a dot. I am a dot. I am a dot.
She stops being Pete's quirky best friend and becomes a robotic line-marching drone. But what makes it a total nightmare for Big Pete is the guy chosen to be on top of the I, Mr. Markle's nephew, James Markle Jr.
Markle Jr., I want you on top of the I.
And Markle Jr. is a smooth, line-stepping menace. He senses Pete's weakness and uses marching practice to swoop in and get closer to Ellen. Big Pete is losing his mind with jealousy watching them synchronize from across the field. He even tries to sabotage practice by blasting the Ohio players' love roller coaster over the PA. But the power of the Markle regime is just too strong. Meanwhile, while Big Pete is fighting a war for Ellen's soul, Little Pete is trapped in a rolling hostage situation. This episode introduces us to the legend himself, Stu Benedict. One of the best characters ever. The heartbroken driver of Bus 64. Stu had just been dumped by fellow driver Sally Norp because he couldn't share his feelings. So instead of taking the kids home, Stu takes them on an endless, exhaust fume-filled tour of every romantic milestone he and Sally ever shared, weeping into the PA system.
Coming up next, the hardware store where we used to buy our weather stripping.
Little Pete stuck in the back, acting like a miniature therapist trying to patch Stu's broken heart just so he can get home for dinner. It all builds to the halftime show at the big game. The Fighting Squids take the field. They start forming the word squid. Ellen and James Markle Jr. are locked into perfect dot geometry. Big Pete realizes he has to break the spell right now. In the ultimate act of romantic defiance, Pete intentionally breaks formation. He runs across the field, throwing the entire Roman Gothic structure into complete chaos. The band splits from the grid, turning the cold squid into a giant radiant sun. Pete and Ellen meet in the dead center of the field, acting like two atoms colliding in perfect nuclear fusion. Mr. Markle's mind warp is shattered. The announcer goes completely unhinged.
Sally loves vegetable kebab.
And Little Pete probably puts on tiny sunglasses from the window of Bus 64. This episode gets a 9 out of 10 all day long. It takes the absolute agony of a middle school crush and turns it into an epic, cinematic battle against authority, backed by a perfect indie soundtrack to Polaris.
Deadass.
James Markle Jr. was a top-tier early antagonist, and Stu Benedict's tragic bus monologue is stone-cold television gold. Drop a comment below and tell me, did you ever have a rival like James Markle Jr. try to slide into your lane? Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you tomorrow for Camp Anawan on Wednesday. Look out for Zeke the Plumber, guys.